Hello, this is Daniel Raymond, the voice behind Ray's Guide, and today I'm going to talk about the RSI Galaxy. Just the RSI Galaxy, and not the storm of controversy surrounding the large ship pipeline. That controversy I will cover in a separate video very soon, but if your goal is to load up the comments with all sorts of large ship salt, that will be for tomorrow, literally. But the ship deserves coverage as a ship, too, particularly since this is not a simple ship. Rather, it is a base ship with 3 modules. Honestly, it's not clear what you will get with the base ship without a module, or even if it is spawnable at all without a module. But the base ship is US $350, new money, show special, and $380 otherwise. The 3 modules are then 70 cargo, 80 refinery, and 90 special, all US, ordinary prices, not limited time war bond. Then there are pre-configured ship prices of one of the ship plus 1 module. With the Expo Special War Bond new money, they are $415 freighter, $425 refinery, and $430 hospital, which represents a $5 discount on the module for new money, $10 for the hospital. The regular non-war bond prices are $450 freighter, $460 refinery, and $470 hospital, which represents no discount over buying the base ship plus 1 module. And then there are complete packs, which include all 3 modules. The Galaxy Complete is $530 show special war bond with new money and $570 show special store credit. That is an extra $30 off of buying the war bond base ship and all 3 modules individually, and an extra $20 off of buying the store credit Galaxy and the modules individually. Now, if you're upgrading to the Galaxy, there is only an upgrade to the base ship. You then have to individually buy the modules a la carte. I don't yet know how upgrading from these bundles will work, but presume that if you're upgrading the base ship and then melting the modules separately. Now, here is the hidden surprise of the Galaxy. I always say when buying a concept ship, check the loaner matrix first to see what you will really be flying for the time being. In the case of some ships, for a very long time being. And in this case, the loaner ship for the Galaxy is the Carrack, a ship with a $600 base value. So think of it. The base Galaxy, even if you have to get one of the freighter modules to make it spawnable, is the cheapest way, by far, to be flying a Carrack in the game for possibly quite a while. Looking further at the Galaxy, its primary weaponry are 3 remote turrets, each containing 2 size 5 guns. It's unclear how many, if any, of those can be slaved to the pilot station, although all have a field of view that would potentially allow for that. There are 2 missile racks, each containing 4 size 2 missiles, which for a ship described as the Constellation's Big Brother seems fairly limited. It is technically a 2-deck ship, although the lower deck appears to have quite a lot of volume with it. Let's tour it based on the images that have been shown so far. Starting at the upper deck, in the front, still quite back from the actual nose of the ship, is the bridge, which has 4 positions. 2 are obviously captain and pilot, the other let's call turret gunners for the moment. Aft from the bridge is a vestibule with the port containing an airlock and docking collar shown in green and the starboard the lift shown in brown. Aft of there is a crew mess and briefing room, and from there the captain's quarters and 5 individual private berths, each indicated by dark gray in the illustration. Then aft of the berths is a long corridor overlooking the hangar. At each end of this corridor there is a chair. Are these, instead, the actual locations of the remote turret consoles? It's hard to say. And then 2 short corridors surrounding the hangar on each side to a small lift at the opposite end of the ship. Now to the lower deck, there is this curious area in front that is underneath and forward of the bridge and doesn't seem to connect to anything. I'm going to speculate that this is component access, and that it is accessed via a ladder down from the bridge. Then comes the middle module bay, which has a common control station at the center front. The freighter module is listed at 512 SCU and is designed to use either the regular 1 SCU containers or the big box containers used on the Hull series and Raft. It has built-in tractor cranes, so it looks like you could load and unload one of these pretty quickly. However, it is unclear how these big boxes get moved around by players once outside the ship. It won't be by handheld beams. It would seem that the 512 SCU is in addition to any loose cargo contained in the hangar or elsewhere. The second module choice is the refinery module, which apparently contains two entirely separate refinery systems of apparently the type found in the Expanse. So at a minimum, regard this ship as having twice the refinery capacity of the Expanse. But it is still likely less than whatever the Orion eventually will get. But, and this will be a common question, do you really need more than this? And the third module is the medical module, which gives you 3 Tier 3 beds, 2 Tier 2 beds, and 1 Tier 1 bed, which means that you have regeneration capabilities even after CIG goes with the full plan and have regen only available at Tier 1 facilities. So this represents 1.5 times the capability of the Apollo medical craft without having to make any choices. So this gets to the question that inevitably rises, and that is, do I need this ship? And that hinges on another question. What ships will I not need if I get it? Do I still need an Apollo if I get it? In fact, do I need an Endeavour Hope if I get it? With 7 med beds up to size 1, how large of a military force can I support with that much medical capacity? And even if it wasn't enough, would I still put all my medical eggs in one basket with an Endeavour Hope rather than 2 Galaxies? And do I still need a Hercules C2 or a Caterpillar if I have one of these? Do I still need an Expanse or even an Orion if I have one of these? Now, if I'm only interested in one of these capabilities, the purpose-built ship will be cheaper to operate and have a shorter claim time, and it'll be cheaper to buy too. So get the purpose-built ship. Unless, and this is not an insignificant unless, it is also very valuable that the cargo ship or medical ship or refinery ship also have a ship hangar. That easy entrance extra small hangar on the Galaxy is quite a standout feature in the sub-capital class of ships. And this brings up an interesting possibility with the freighter module. Could certain small ships, such as the Arrow, Gladius, or Merlin, fit in the cargo bay or even through that door to the hangar? In which case you have a real pocket carrier possibility with both a flight deck and ship storage. I won't speculate just based on concept art, but it's definitely the first thing I'll be looking at once I have the real thing to play with. And if it turns out you're interested in 2 or even all 3 of these roles, then the Galaxy does represent, for lack of a better term, a bulk discount. Sure, it is not 3 ships, but you can only be flying 1 ship at a time, which may make the Galaxy attractive to large org fleet managers, and that is for its operational flexibility. It means that if none of your members has a medical ship, then bring out the medical module. If today is a mining day but nobody has an Expanse, well, you get the idea. And so that's the Galaxy. It's an interesting ship both for its operational flexibility and the presence of what I will call the best hangar in a sub-capital concept ship, beating out the Odyssey and Polaris with that side access ease. And, for the time being, thanks to the loanership matrix, the cheapest way to get yourself your own character fly. Now let's update you on our ship giveaways. We have the ship piloting contest for the most interesting landing of a ship Hercules size or larger, running until 3.18. See the link in the description for that. And as promised, this is the last qualifying video for our Grow the Channel ship giveaway for the winner's choice of the Anvil Liberator, that shipping ship for shipping your ship, and the Misk Odyssey, the long-length look-ahead launcher lorry. 1 entry per video. Members, as of the publication date of the winning video, are entered automatically, and if the winner was a member as of the publication date of the winning video and of today, they will win both ships. Non-members, just subscribe and comment with the secret word. And the secret word for this video is the loanership for the Galaxy. The cutoff time for qualifying comments on this and all prior videos will be 48 hours after the publication of this video. Fly safe, keep it real, and I'll see you in the verse. This is Danny Raymond for Ray's Guide. And now on to finishing the script about the large ship pipeline.